This is my Auto-wheelie e-bike. This bike is getting crazy popular right now, and it's not because the fact that it can auto-wheelie, but it's because of how cheap it is while doing it. But I think I just found something even cheaper. You guys might have seen auto-wheelie controllers before, like the famous Moxon controller that people put in a lot of Surons and stuff. But those controllers go for like $900 and sometimes even more, which means the bike right next to me almost costs as much as the auto-wheelie controller itself. You guys are probably wondering why this actually costs the same as a controller, and honestly I don't know, but that's what we're about to find out. This bike has a 48 volt 22.5 amp hour battery and a 3000 watt motor, putting it pretty close to the specs on the famous Studio Sololo one. We've got a nice casing around this bike. Dang, that's literal metal. It's kind of like the casing that like the Ultra B comes in, if you guys have seen that before. This bike has a top speed of 35 miles per hour, which sounds more accurate, with the motor power peaking out at 4000 watts. The seat right here kind of looks like the seat that comes on the Suron, and it's already got these ribs and it's like super grippy, so that's really nice to come stock. We've also got these chrome bars that look really good, and actual pillow grips, and a full twist throttle. All brands need to have this, not those cheap plastic throttles. Most of the brands need to go after Nex V and Yasma. They have like the best throttles. This bike should also have the popular super strong hydraulic brakes that come on a lot of the budget bikes nowadays. But the most interesting thing about this bike is the fact that it auto wheelies. Ever since I got into electric dirt bikes, I've always wanted to learn how to wheelie, and this bike does just that for you. Basically what I mean by auto wheelie is it's an anti-loop function, so you don't really have to hit the rear brake when you go too far back. It just stops you right there in that motion. This bike comes with 3 different wheelie angles, so you can set it exactly how you like it. Even if you're a beginner, you can still learn how to wheelie on this bike. This bike comes in a really cool colorway, almost giving me a Bumblebee vibe. You guys can use my discount code VOLTSTER to save $100 on your purchase for the Nex V Flash, aka the Bumblebee auto wheelie bike. All right, we're going to ride some trails on the new Nex V Flash, and then we're gonna load it up on the bike rack to ride with some friends in the city. Let's get on this thing. This thing looks literally like a Bumblebee. It's actually kind of cool. To power it, I guess we got this NFC card. I have not used one of these things yet, so I'm guessing you just tap it against here or something. Oh yeah, we still got this thing on the display. Yeah, okay, so you power it on and then you tap it against the display, I'm pretty sure. We are in park mode. Oh shoot, we probably need the brake sensor plugged in to put it in park mode. So remember that, don't cut your brake sensor because you need it to get out of park mode. I'm just gonna connect my front brake sensor because I don't want my rear brake sensor plugged in, obviously. Okay, we got it plugged in. It looks like you can charge the battery on the side right here. I'm gonna hold this. All right, yeah, now we're out of park mode. So you need a brake sensor to get out of park mode, remember that. You got this horn on here. That's pretty loud. All right, we're going straight into mode 3, you already know. We got this full twist throttle on here with the pillow grips. That is so good. I love whenever they have good throttles and good grips. That changes the whole feel of a bike. It's so underrated. Grips and throttle literally changes the whole bike. So I just read the instructions or whatever on the website, and to get into auto wheelie mode, which we'll do more when we're in the city, we'll play around with because it'll be easier obviously to wheelie than in the dirt. But you hold down the plus button for like 3 seconds, I think, and then it goes into like a hidden mode 4, and I'm pretty sure it's auto set to 35 degrees, which I'm pretty sure is like the best angle for auto wheelie mode. So we'll probably just leave it there. I think they have like an app or some settings or something you can connect to change the angles. I'm not fully sure about that, but so far the suspension's handling pretty good in the dirt. The forks are compressed when you get it, so they won't be fully broken in yet, so like the rebound won't be all there yet. The shock is though. The shock feels good, to be honest. I want to see if this thing can jump. Oh, and also this thing was pretty easy to assemble. This was probably like one of the quickest assemblies I've had. I've also assembled a bunch of these bikes, but if you want to assemble like with your parent with you or your kid or whatever, you know, you could probably assemble this in 30 minutes. Who knows? It for sure didn't take me that long. Let's see if it'll pop up. I'm not in auto wheelie mode right now. Oh yeah. Also, it's not fully charged right now. Keep that in mind. I would say the best strap for popping this bike up is holding a little bit of throttle and then leaning forward, pumping your weight back, and fully hitting the throttle. Like, don't let go of the throttle before you hit it. I would like ease into it and then boom, like fully lay on the throttle. We're in like the sand right now. It's doing pretty well. It's not really sliding out. It's more of like a pit bike size, so that's good. These knobbies are pretty much fresh right now, fresh out of the box. Oh, we got it.
some thick sand right there. Okay, before we get into all that auto wheelie stuff, let's see if this thing can jump. Oh yeah, suspension's tuned pretty well. I mean, that's what you want for an off-road bike. You want your suspension to be dialed on these mini bikes for sure, and it is. Let's see if we can catch any air on this smaller one. Oh yeah, and it doesn't hurt my ankles like the Rizzler does. When I rode the Rizzler, it would hurt my ankles when I'd land. This mini bike doesn't. With this bike being the price that it is and having an auto wheelie function is going to be, I have no clue how it's going to perform. With a Moxen being the same price as this bike itself, that's absolutely wild to think that a controller is the same price as this bike that goes 37 miles per hour and somehow has a wheelie controller in it. That just kind of shows you how much these bikes are like actually evolving. This bike looks so clean too. It looks like a Bumblebee bike. It looks super clean in person. We've even got this like sparkly like powder coat on the swing arm, it seems like. We've got yellow rims, the yellow seat with the black ribs in it. Now we're getting the Bumblebee auto wheelie bike loaded onto the rack to see how good it does with other e-motos in its class in the city and really test out this auto wheelie mode on a bike under $1,000. Okay, we've got the auto wheelie bike in the city. 60 volt Eli now has the Glacier Blue Tudio that you saw in the last video. He actually put a Sur-Ron battery in it. This is a 60 volt 40 amp hour Sur-Ron battery. We traded this for the Rizzler and I put a little bit of money on top so he could get a Sur-Ron battery. He's gonna get some supermotos. That's probably gonna be a super cool build. Make sure to go check him out. And then my friend Rev Rides over here just unboxed this new Yasma N10 last night. We were unboxing pretty late last night, but he's got it fully assembled and this bike's honestly awesome. But now let's use this NFC card and try to power this thing on. All right, so we basically just turn the display on and then just tap it right here. Puts us straight in park mode. Now let's bump it into mode 3, of course. It's got some power to it. Look at that. I mean, this bike being under $1,000, it's got an auto wheelie function. I have yet to test the auto wheelie function. I have no clue how good this is gonna be on a bike that costs the same as the controller. Let's see how fast you can get going right here. It says we're already going 25 in about like 3 seconds. That's really good. Oh my gosh, it builds up speed fast. Let's see if yeah, you can definitely, if you lean back, you can definitely pop this thing up pretty easily. I've yet to test the balance point. Oh yeah, it feels similar to the Tudio balance point, which is my favorite of the budget bikes. The Osmo's pretty good too. You have to kind of put some body weight into it, but oh yeah, for sure. Let me see if this thing can foot drag without wheelie mode. It's definitely pretty torquey off the when you're trying to foot drag. Let me try the brakes. I'm gonna try to like drift right here. Oh yeah, you can lock up the wheel with one finger. Always love when bikes do that. I've had a couple that won't. You have to hold 2 fingers. Like the Q-Range, you have to hold 2 fingers. This has like those Tudio / Yasma brakes. Okay, let's bump this Bumblebee bike in auto wheelie mode. So you basically hold down the plus button and there's a random like mode 4. It feels so torquey in auto wheelie mode. It's like weird. It's like a little more delayed. Oh I would expect that though. Look at this. Like, it's like a little delayed. I'd expect that for the bike being this cheap. Okay, I'm gonna just try a foot drag because I don't fully trust this mode yet. Let me just make sure. Okay, so it locks like right here. That's a pretty good angle, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, foot drag. So if you lean back, you stop. If you lean forward, you go. Then you can like put your feet on the pegs, put one leg down. Oh yeah, for beginners, I mean, it teaches you where balance point is at for sure. So like if I do a foot drag right here, lean back, kind of slow the bike down. I want to see if it can like actually pop up though. It's so delayed, so you have to like time it weird. Okay, in mode 3 it pops up, but in the hidden mode 4 you have to like do a foot drag. I'm not sure if that's like a safety feature or something. I do really want a wheelie bike that has like tons of torque, like an auto wheelie bike that just has like an insane amount of torque. That would be cool. Okay, he's gonna try the Nex V. To put it in the auto wheelie, you have to hold down this and then wait till it's flashing 4. Now it's an auto wheelie. I think I just figured out the way to practice. So start wheeling in a foot drag and put your feet like on the pegs like this while you're in the foot drag, if that makes sense. That's a good way to like learn balancing side to side, because you can't get the pop fully because of how delayed the throttle is. But when you're in mode 3, that's where you can, once you get your skill transfer, you can start popping it up and then you'll already know your balance. But yeah, once you learn like the balancing side to side, you can kind of switch to learning like the pop, and then you already got your balance. So then you just gotta have throttle control, have brake control, but the balance is the most important part. That's what probably takes the longest. You can fix that with supermotos, but for the price, you get some knobbies. You can ride dirt like I did in the beginning of the video, all that. Let's see who's faster, the Yasma or the Nex V. Yeah, starting from right there to that blue car. Tudio with the surround battery, Yasma, Nex V. 3, 2, 1, to the blue car. All right, so the Nex V keeps up more with the Yasma. We're with the Yasma right now. As you can see, Nex V is slightly slower than the Yasma off the line, just a little bit, and then they even out at the same max speed. That's obviously going to be faster because it's modded. Yeah, he's on a stock motor with a Sauron battery, and he almost tied with the Q-Range, which literally goes as fast as like the Rizzler, the Yasma Pro, all those super fast 17-14 inch like electric dirt bikes. All right, we've also got a horn on here. We're in the secret auto wheelie mode. We got a horn, we got a headlight. That's pretty cool. We're just gonna auto wheelie over to him. You kind of have to lean back to slow down on it. You will start building up speed, so make sure you're leaning back because you'll build speed pretty fast. I'm guessing that the Nex V is about as fast as like a Tudio stock. We're gonna fly past the big trip. Let's see if I can lock up the back wheel with just a little press on my index finger right here. Oh yeah, drift. Instantly, back wheel's locking up. That's one of the good things on these bikes, is having brakes. I'd almost rather have that than 2x the power on this bike, because brakes are gonna help you, especially from like looping out and stuff. See if we can wheelie it right here. Oh yeah, into a drift with the wet tires. This is a good spot to practice wheelies, just anywhere with grass. Rev Rides is over here learning on the Yasma. Let's put this in auto wheelie mode. It's crazy that a bike has this for the price. I need to try 1 foot down wheelies. You can do like circles on this thing. Oh, entering this parking garage right now so we can get a burnout clip in here. Let's see how the Nex V burns out. I better unplug my brake sensor before this goes into park mode. Dang, it went in park mode. I gotta plug the brake sensor back in. Hold on. Out of park mode. Oh yeah, we can do a burnout on here. Look at that. Oh yeah. 40 miles per hour of torque right there. And smoke. So one of the best strategies for people trying to learn wheelies is with this bike and mode 4. You take it, you're just kind of chilling, and then once you're ready to put your feet up, you put both feet at the same time and just kind of try to balance out the bike. See, I can do one-handers if it's a foot drag. This bike in auto wheelie mode is more for like a learning, I feel like, to like kind of learn how to wheelie and stuff. Make sure you're on a flat open area like this. But this bike being able to do this, like look, I can lean back. I'm almost stopping right now. I literally just stopped mid-wheelie. I'm going backwards. I'm wheeling backwards right now. That is insane. All right, but can you do this with it? Let's swap bikes for a sec. It's in mode 3. I'll try the Sauron battery Tudio. All right, I think this Tudio is in sport. This is the one I had. Oh my gosh. It pops up so much easier now. Bro, this thing's a dream to wheelie now. You can actually pick the wheel back up mid-wheelie on this Tudio now. I feel like the brakes on the Nex V are better though. We've got, it says 7 miles on this bike from fully charged. We're at like 5 out of 6 bars. I don't know, like 80%. That's a lot of range. There's so many different budget bikes nowadays for a ton of different people. If you want an auto wheelie bike, you got this for under $1,000, which is crazy. This is the cheapest bike here besides the Vic Trip. Wait, no, this is cheaper than the Vic Trip. I just realized this bike has auto wheelie and it's cheaper than the Vic Trip because that's the Vic Trip R6 Pro. That thing's over $1,000. We're on the cheapest bike right now. We're keeping up with all the other bikes. This is just overall a good bike. They're having us go down like a ravine here. What the heck? Oh, that's bumpy. Let's test the torque on the Nex V. It can climb like pretty much anything. Look at this. Off-roading feels great. We got great knobbies on here. Good brakes. That's just 2 fingers right there. We can stop. I wonder if this thing can do stoppies. I'm pretty sure this bike can do stoppies. Yup. Stoppie right there. But that's crazy. You can ride with your friends for less than $1,000. You got a better bike than the Vic Trip. It's cheaper. It's got high top speed, like 35, 37, pretty much the same as the Tudio, Yasma, all those bikes. You got an auto wheelie function where you can learn how to wheelie. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a Bumblebee bike. It's also like early in the morning, so we're just all cruising right now. You can just ride with your friends. We're just chilling. It's so hot during the day, so we just wake up early in the morning and all ride together. It's one of the most fun things, I think, is riding e-bikes. Whenever you're just cruising, I mean, you can do like side quests, go get food. No one's gonna really complain, especially on these mini bikes. It's got so much grip too, so you can kind of like swerve on it. It's got a slim design. You can kind of just lean to the side. Just a very playful bike, to be honest. There's so many things you could do with this bike, especially there's so many tricks you can learn. You've got good brakes, you can do stoppies, you can auto wheelie, you can just basically do everything. All right, we're going inside, so you can basically just power this thing off, and they can only use the NFC card. This kickstand's kind of long on here. They have to use the NFC card for it, so no one can really steal this bike unless they have an exact like magnet copy or something. Okay, we're taking the Nex V Flash to the secret Coliseum spot. The Nex V Flash should be able to fit in here because it's a smaller bike. I remember it was one of the bikes, I think it was like the Hay Bike Villain, it barely had enough to fit through here. Just hold the bike, look, we have barely enough clearance. We got like a little racetrack right here. We're going 30 right now, instantly. Holy, it cuts corners pretty well with how slim the bike is. Let's see how it climbs this hill right here. Easy. Easy on the Nex V. I about slid out, bro. Drifting's so fun. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys want to get the Nex V Flash, I will link it down below. You guys can use my discount code to save $100. Thank you to everyone who finished this video all the way through. You guys are the best, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Subscribe.